There is a ransomware attack happening on the Amazon side that I'll talk about here a little bit. That one's more of a configuration-wise and security practice-wise, some things to be aware of because they are going after your S3 buckets, and it basically is really, really hard to recover from it without paying them if it does get compromised and encrypted, because of the nature of how that encryption occurs. Like Amazon's not going to be there to just bail you out by decrypting it because they can't. If it gets encrypted by the threat actor's key in that case, it's not easy to recover from. And then the last is we're going to talk about some recent ransomware developed using AI as well. Again, just showing the dangers of as well as the benefits of AI. We always want to keep both in a good understanding. So I'm going to go into my screen sharing here. As I do that, you're going to see the slides are going to go away. So as we go through this, just know that you do have access to all these links there. In fact, again, housekeeping item here, I apologize, I didn't cover this before, but if you're not familiar with it, there is a section in the platform here where you see chat, you see docs, and you see Q&A. If you go into that docs section, you're going to see the presentation deck is there and available for your download already. There's some other really good content out there too, linked to our Security Insights podcast. There's some stuff in there about some recent research that we've been doing, but grab any of the content up there that you want. Really, the most important one, though, is that presentation deck, so you have access to all the links that I'm going to be showing you right now. Okay, so the first two articles, as I mentioned, these are just good recaps of this month's updates. It talks about the zero-day flaws. We're actually going to get into more depth about that, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about these, but just know that there's some good feedback. They've got a lot of these writers will grab feedback from security analysts and experts throughout the industry. So you'll see some comments from some researchers out there of what the risk of some of these vulnerabilities are, especially the zero-day vulnerabilities. So that can be helpful to get a better understanding of the security implications. The Forbes one here, I'm going to brag a little bit. Yeah, I got the Forbes 2 months in a row. I think I got in there December too. So
congrats.
Yeah. It's Forbes, right? My kids always make fun of me, and my wife as well, but I keep telling them I have an international fan club, you all. And they're like, yeah, but it's talking about patch management. Who cares about that? You guys. So yes, we're going to brag about that a little bit, right, Todd? We're famous.
Absolutely.